how that the subject matter of aliens has been going on and on and on and on. Now, if you ask me, history shows that we knew a lot more than we know now. And, but there's a lot more global projection about it and suggestion about it. And so a lot of people talk about alien abduction. So I'll respect that. I don't say that's untrue, that some people could be taken, particularly at night in their sleep. You know, I experienced something that I have yet to be sure to tell the story about. And it has to do with what I can perceive as being outer space. Wherever it was that took place, it took place where I was, where I went, where there is many races, you could say, and I was introduced to a race that's on this planet here, and they hold ground as Earthlings. Basically, is what I understood. They've been here, and they um, are excited to see me because they feel that I can understand something. So this is a weird way to tell this story. God. So I did get some information, and I'm it's still working on me with this whole experience was very real. It happened. But where did it happen? I didn't get taken physically. So I don't know what the alien abduction people are talking about. Um, you know, but boy, uh, if we think about our human condition, like how that we are how we are, we are basically like kind of like fashioned into it's like a massive, just considering our living quarters and how more and more, well, they just want us in a box. But even if it's not a box, if you own land, it's still an enclosure, and you might have more burdens than the person in the box just saying fuck it, and trying to work the system to keep up a pacification and or distraction, or it's more like an anesthetization. You need to be anesthetized, is that how you say it? Anesthetized, away from any kind of awakening and pain that awakening, like realization of what's really going on, can cause. Some people are just not into any emotions or pain, so that they need anesthetization. Well, that's what, I think George Orwell in the book of 1984, see, my grandma talked about it a lot, and I kind of get it. You keep your ears out and you hear, and that thing was written like in the 60s or in the 50s, actually, yeah, I think, um, talking about the name was Orgy Porgy, the Orgy Porgy, where it was pure synthetic ways of that, where you plug in, or you go into this box or a room. It's like this place where you get the I mean, it reminds me, okay, so we have Meta right now. Meta is heading into those virtual reality sensation uh, things, where right now it's just, I can't imagine, you just strap your TV onto your fucking eyeballs, and it's like, you weren't supposed to do that. You've always heard, don't sit too close to the TV set. In fact, turn that off and go play outside. But now it's like turned upside on its upside down end or whatever, and talk about the bells and whistles that you're going to get the more, like you say, what you are stepping into the conditions that are on Mars. But are these people alien? Well, yeah, compared to the people out in the freaking um, holding onto a tree. They're like, ah, and looking up at the blue sky, and there's a bird, and those two are completely different people. I don't know, maybe. How do you like this conversation? What was my original purpose for making this video? I mean, I'm um, looking at this thing where they keep talking. Okay, they keep talking about aliens, and this is nothing new. But like I said, we seem to have the cameras and the stuff. The camera shots. I guess it's hard to get a clear shot of a gosh dog alien vessel. The truth is about me, babes. I saw something that confirmed to me that no, 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 no. Okay, so that's a vehicle that goes 180,000 miles an hour. That's the only way it could have traversed that way, and I know what I saw. I've been looking up in the sky all my life. I have 6 planets in air. So I love the sky, and I know what space objects look like, the way that they reflect off the sun. I know what a satellite looks like, and God, they have so much shit going up in the air. And I'm walking my dog one night, really frustrated about the subject of the aliens, and are they coming to town, and the UFOs, UFOs, UFOs. And I'm just like, I'm like, will you please? I mean, when are we ever going to see it? Uh, one, it's not clear at all, and but then I saw for myself something that was just what's the word? Ominous or auspicious? What's the word? But it's like, just for you, Shauna. You wanted to know. And it's more like, oh, that is the fastest fucking Airbus I've ever seen. I just gathered that there were like at least 8 to 12 people in there, like you and me. It's just a different technology and stuff. And for some reason, they weren't cloaked. They thought that they were in the clear somehow, some way. What I think they were heading. Okay, now I think of the trajectory was kind of no, it was going towards the south, and so it wasn't really going out to the ocean. But I saw this thing, and the time I slowed it down in slow motion. That moment, I was just looking at it, fascinated, and then I saw the shape of it. And but that is just a human, just like you and I, who is very different because of their programming. Their programming and everything that they do on wherever in whatever dimension or planet that they go to, which is probably the same planet. We don't know where we are. Nobody's exploring anything from their boxes, and they can't really. There is a very peculiar thing happening with the human being. You can see it. It's like, so people look at a picture, and then they see like, well, let alone the camera lens making a weird refraction, and people are saying that's an orb, or that's a spaceship. Like, explain what's going on here. It's like, it's a camera, babe, and if you don't believe that much, the picture itself, um, well, I don't want to go there, but basically, what we are looking at, yes, is that People are looking at pictures now and saying, look at this, look at this, look. And it's like, you see that they're starting to Photoshop things, and it's like, look at this, look at this. And it's like, no, no, not one single picture, even if it's a real picture of your wedding, is real life. Not one picture, even if it's of your picture, your mother, me, I take it right now and I hand it to you, that's not real life. Do you understand what I'm saying? Any picture that you have taken of your baby sitting right next to you and the fucking thing spits it out, you know, those Polaroids that gives you a picture right away and you look at it, you wait for a while, and that's not real life. No, it's past. It's right now, now. You're a live human being. Pictures aren't real life. And what if a screen is also a picture? I think we should talk to the big baby fucking humanity out there about this. We should sit them down and have a little talk every once in a while, don't you think? Things are getting so fucking weird. Now, I know what I had as experience, and I think it's interesting, and I would sure like to know what happens next in the movie. I'm going to be sure to eat my non-GMO popcorn, but babes, we need to, okay, listen, I'm doing my meditation. I'm a meditator. I should be talking, see, that was really what I wanted to talk about. That's the next videos I'm going to be making is about how important meditation is compared to thinking. Two different things, I'm pretty sure. Have a good day. 11:55? Yes.